welcome back to Missouri River Bottom here on FS25. So I have gotten quite a bit done on this farm here off camera. I am almost done with this field. I've just got to open this end up along the river and we'll be done with this field. And I think I might actually jump to beans and get some beans cut, because I realize this corn is going to take me forever, and I'd much rather get all the beans off first and have a little more time to. Oh shoot! I hit the wrong button. That's my bad. I hit the X button instead of the C button on accident on my keyboard. Don't freeze on me, baby. Okay. I thought my game was going to freeze on me for a second. And yeah. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to jump back to beans here. We've got a whole, I don't remember what farms here are beans. We've got 22, 24, 13, 8, and 15. Yeah. So I've only got 16, 14, 25, and 53 of corn left. Granted, those are all pretty big fields. Like, 16 is bigger than 17, and 17 is taking me for freaking ever to shell. So, I want to get these bean fields cut real quick and get going on tillage. So then we can jump into finishing corn. I want to also get some wheat planted too. So, I got to thinking about it, and I think how I'm going to do this series, because I want to spread. I looked it up, and it's realistic, and I thought I was correct on it. But I did look up, and they do grow grain sorghum down in Missouri. Now, I'm not sure how much. But so I figured our main crops we grow are going to be corn, beans, wheat, and sorghum. We're going to try to, even out our acres a little bit, so it's not just heavy on corn, heavy on beans. I think what I'm going to do is we will put a field of beans over into wheat, and then we'll pretty much after that we will split the bean acres, half corn, half sorghum, and run it that way. So I think that's what I'm wanting to do, is after when the beans come off, the next spring we will split and go half corn and half sorghum. And of course my computer, it's only when I'm recording, so it's getting a little bit less. It's not doing it as much. I'm just going to run over here to the truck and dump real quick. But anyways, I know it has been about a week since I uploaded a video on Farm Sim here. I did upload a YouTube short Tuesday. Or it's Tuesday or Monday, I don't remember. I think it was Tuesday. And letting y'all know that I hadn't forgot about you guys. We was hauling soybeans in real life, and I was in Fostoria for 6 hours Monday to dump a load of beans. So yeah, it was not fun. But anyways, yeah, we'll get this field done pretty dang quick, I would think. Here, then we'll probably jump over and probably start cutting this little field right next to the house here. Get that cut. Probably get that cut this episode. Try to, at least. So I don't know about you guys, and I imagine most of you guys will feel this, but it has been freaking windy here in Ohio. It's been like 50-mile-an-hour winds the past 2 days. It's been absolutely horrible. We were getting some equipment ready to take to our local consignment auction. It's Saturday. It's Thursday right now, and the consignment auction's on Saturday. So we're getting that stuff rounded up and ready to go. and it's just been a pain in the butt. It's cold and windy. No snow on the ground. I mean, we got like not even, I wouldn't even call it a dusting. Just a very little bit of snow. But it's just been downright cold. I mean, it's only like 31 degrees, but with the wind chill, it's cold. So, yep, that's what's been going on here. I'm about to run out of money because I've been working. I got like 400,000 liters of corn stored in my bins, so we'll get some sold here and then probably get some beans sold. But I'm debating on whether for sorghum, if I just use a draper or if I buy a row head like what we've got in game. Because we got a Ganghoff Milo Star. So I'm debating on whether I want to buy one of those row heads or just stick with a draper. I was thinking about this literally last night while I was laying in bed, actually. I was thinking about this stuff. I know, weird thoughts when I'm laying in bed to have farm sim thoughts, but I was. But this is most likely, I'm guessing in real life, this is probably like a filter strip in real life. Which all that is it's so far from the water to the field. So like we have some on a couple of our fields, and it's like 120 feet of like grasses that separate your field from the river, so then you don't have runoff or anything like that, or erosion or whatever. I mean, it might not be, but that's what I'm guessing. This probably would be in real life as a filter strip. I might be wrong on that, but I gotta put my all ground. I'm about full. We're gonna have to sit here and wait for the guy to get back here. Which I'll just jump cut the video. I won't make you guys sit here and wait with me for him to get here. So, I will catch you guys when he gets back here. Alright, so we are just dumping off this. Oh crap, I forgot. Are my trucks? No, my trucks are back here. He can dump when he wants to. He'll probably go dump, and I'll probably get stuck waiting on the not the combine, but the grain cart again. I'm still not very good with auto drive, so definitely it's not very efficient with me, or I'm not very efficient with auto drive. How can you not calculate a path? Just turn around. I got that situated now. I'm not going to be able to make it very far because that grain cart, by the time he even gets back up to the trucks, I'm going to be full again. So we'll have to jump up there and deal with him. I'm only going to take a round off on this end because I got that big grass buffer strip. I mean, you might, in real life, you might do 2 rounds. But honestly, you can get away with 1. Just put 1 pass along this with the planter. Yeah, we're almost broke. Right now we are, at least. Soon we will not be. Negatives. We'll probably have to sell a couple loads of corn, of dry corn here, to get. What I actually think I want to do is I think I want to cut over, and I'll come back up this side, and then I'll do the exact same thing when I come up the next side, and then I'll just work my way back and forth from there. So the grain cart doesn't have to, you know, struggle, I guess. I'm just going to drive this myself. Here's a debate. Auger in or auger out on the grain cart when you're in the field? We always just run auger out in the combine and the grain cart all the time. Unless, you know, going along a tree line or whatever. Or we're first opening up the field, then have the auger in. But other than that, it's augers out on both combine and grain cart all the time. I know some people close them up, shut them after they're done dumping on both, but we don't. We just have them empty, so it's, you know, there's not that weight hanging out there for the with the grain in the auger. Just make sure they're emptied out. See, now I don't understand why it can't reach it. I'll have to go finesse with that here in a minute. Trying to figure out a better way to do this. I mean, cutting beans, I can just set one truck at one end of the field and another truck at the other. Because, I mean, beans, it won't be like corn where I'm filling up within, you know, a pass. Like on this field, I can't make a full round. I can't even make a full pass. I can only make half to 3/4 of a pass now. Starting once we're going along this curve, I'll be able to get a little bit more, but once this combine's dumped, I'm going to go jump up here and see if I can figure out why these trucks can't reach the point here. Okay, let's go here. I think the issue I honestly don't know where the issue is, why it says it can't calculate the path. Let me just back up here. I think it's right here is the reason. Mm. See, now I don't understand why it can't reach it. I don't understand why. It's good from the field to the dump, but once I get to the dump to go back, it won't work. It just says unable to calculate path. I don't know if it's because they cross. No, it shouldn't be because they cross, because I've seen guys cross their paths before on auto drive courses. But yeah, I don't understand why I can't get it to... I mean, I'm almost done with this farm anyways, so it doesn't really matter. It's just more the fact I'm trying to figure out why. If it's something I did with the course, or what. Let's see if I can get it from here. See. See? I have no clue why it won't work. But regardless, we got it sort of figured out. I figured out part of it. Just not all of it. So. I'll catch y'all once I get this rest of this other field opened up, because I'm going to try to get these beans cut in this episode. So, I'm going to try to not have a super long episode, but I'm going to try to get some of these beans cut. So, I'll catch you guys in a few. Alright, we're on our last 12 of this field. Almost up to the end here. Got a full grain cart, and both, I think, either one truck is half full maybe. I can't remember exactly how full they are, but this will definitely be another truck and a half between the grain cart and the combine. But then we will get switch combine over and get it ready to start cutting beans. That field right next to the farm, the first field I'm going to cut, isn't very big, so shouldn't have no issues getting that field cut. That is first field of corn done. So we'll run this combine back up to the truck here, get it dumped. That field felt like forever, but that ain't even the biggest field we own. 15's pretty big, but I think it's beans. Yeah, this harvest is going to take a while, and I'm probably going to do a lot of the harvest off camera. I mean, I'll do some in videos, but like, I don't want to bore you guys every video being a harvest video, and I just don't have the time right now to do a live stream. I mean, I probably could, but it's just, it'd be really hard to do a live stream right now. So yeah, and I don't want to bore you guys with just straight harvest videos constantly. So I'll probably do, you know, some here and there videos of like harvest, but as for like doing every video being harvested for the next like 10 videos. No, I'm not gonna do that, because that'd get boring after a while. My viewers, the views on the videos would just tank. So I'm not gonna do that. Get the grain cart taken up to the house here. Well, not to the house, but to the... Actually, I might... Now, I'll take it up to the front of the field here. I could probably use a little bit more power on this tractor, on this grain cart, but this tractor, more or less weight, because like if I'm going fast and like turn, that grain cart just shoves the ass into the tractor around, and it's not, it doesn't work very good. So first truck's headed, then combine should be empty, and I should be able to dump the grain cart here. And get over and start getting combine ready for beans here. Gotta get out of the combine here. Combine, shut the auger. So I am not sure exactly how big this farm is. I want to see if this field here is just one field, because then I'll be able to kind of gauge how big it is. Granted, I got a little bit out of that one field, but nothing hardly at all. $50 acres. So we'll say it's about 40. It's 50 acres. We'll say it's probably like 47 or 46 acres total. So I want to go ahead and get all this stuff switched over, and I'll catch you guys when we are starting beans. Alright, so I got the combine all switched over. I did swap out headers. It was an RD35F, and I figured I'd go for a 40-foot header. I wanted to opt for like a 40-footer, so we went with that. There. Try to get some beans cut here. Get these beans knocked out. We got these 3 fields of beans here. And I'll probably put wheat in at least one of them. I got more than 3 fields of beans here. I've got actually a lot of crops. So we've got 15, 20, 24, 22, and 8, and 13, all in beans. So I'm thinking my wheat will go 22 and 13, and then we'll go sorghum. We'll figure out the sorghum. And then, you know, for sorghum and corn, what we'll do. But I fear we just go ahead and get the beans cut here. I don't want my lines to show up. There we go. I don't think I'm gonna run. I don't think I'm gonna run auto drive in this field for the grain cart just because it's not a very big field and it's beans. So I'll probably just go grab the grain cart or whatever when I need to dump. So it's about 5:30 in the afternoon. Beautiful October day. Yeah, I'll be able to make a round easily in this field because I'm only at 20% and I'm almost to the end. And then as I get over the edge, it'll get, narrower. So I am curious as to where the stubble is in this field. Like, I don't see no stubble. I don't know if it's my distance texture. Oh, that's weird. Of course, I don't know why it's still doing this to me. It's just every so often it'll lag like this. I don't know. Well, I will pause the video and get back with you guys when it quits doing this crap. So for some reason, if I tab to another vehicle and tab back, it's fine. I don't know. It's weird. It doesn't always do it, but like when I tab and tab back, it doesn't always not do it. But this time it quit, so I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out why I updated OBS. I don't know if it's my computer. I don't know if it's a game. I still don't know what the issue is. So I'm sorry for the like that lag spike in the video or something. Like it's not my. I'm running almost 50 FPS, so I don't know. I don't have a clue. Like I understand lag because before I had my gaming computer, I'd be playing this game at like 15, 20 frames per second. Well, this game wouldn't even be running on my old computer I had, so. See? No, I thought it was going to start again. We're going to get the thumbnail. We're 50% full, or 3/4. I think we're 50%. Ah, shoot. I don't want to fill vehicle. There. We'll have to dump here. But this end will be opened up and I can just finish this field and I'll be able to just make a round dump, So I won't have any issues doing this without auto drive or anything like that. And then the trucks will take a little bit to fill them up, so I won't be really worried about running auto drive on the semis. Bean harvest is just laid back and like, unlike corn harvest, it's just like a sprint, like non-stop chaos. So I have no clue how long this video's went on right now. So, but I will probably get ready to cut the video here, just because I don't want to get too long. I'm trying to incorporate other things in the video, so it's not like just one little thing I'm doing. I'm trying to do more in the video, so it's not as boring. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. I will probably finish this field, maybe start on another field, depending on, what I get in time and stuff like that. So I'll probably finish this field and I'll start cutting that other field before the next video. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit that like button. Any questions, comments, or concerns, down below. There you go. And until next time, guys, catch you later.